see going on in the world right now.
That was your opening topic? You go like, opening topic, here I go, I'm about to say it. So, you guys got anything? Anything in the world going on? It's like, no, Crocodile Dundee, we thought you were leading us on the adventure.
I was asking if there's something you particularly wanted to start with, you know?
Did our conversations before this mean nothing when I told you I couldn't find any stories? And you're like, yo, I got things. I got things.
Hey, Collin might be the sleeper in the conversation.
All right, Collin, do you have anything?
Not going on in the world, but have you guys seen Snoop Dogg has a news channel thing? It's called Double G News.
Yeah, but you can't call Snoop Dogg while he's on the clock, right? Chilling out on his beach, drinking his Coronas? Don't call him when he's on the clock.
But he just did one of the sessions with Gabriel Iglesias a while back.
Yeah.
I actually watched that today.
He sounds like a fluffy guy.
Yeah, he is fluffy.
Solid.
And
Thank
he's
you.
smoking on the podcast.
No
shit!
And his
fucking
son was
Rogan's
there.
like a step away from doing...
Wait, no, didn't something happen? His fluffy son was there, right? And then they smoked together?
That was forever ago.
Yeah. I remember that.
I didn't even know I knew that until you... Yeah.
I didn't click until...
I said a while back. I don't know how far
Did
back.
we intro?
No, you just kind of started, all right, intro topic, let's go.
Well, I didn't know if you'd started yet. Welcome back to Good Vibescast.
Thanks for canceling the, opening topic.
We can come back to it. You're here, Collin, Mike.
Yeah, we were conversating well.
Yeah.
And then you're just like,
the intro.
Yeah, fuck that shit. First, I didn't have a topic. Now I'm going to interrupt the topic that's going.
I had a topic. To be clear, I teasered it with you both. You knew both I had a topic. I was asking if there's anything you wanted to cover. If there was something going on in the world, maybe I don't know that TikTok didn't teach me because that's the only way I can get fucking news in the world.
Memes and TikTok.
Yeah, for real.
TikTok memes.
Solid right there. It really is. But
You gonna finish the intro?
I introed us. I passed it to Mike.
This is a Good Vibescast. They know why they're here.
I know why they're.
Are you sure they know?
They had nothing better to do.
Mm-hmm.
Future me, you had something better to do. You just wanted to, throw an extra view on here.
All right, we need to cut 4 minutes in.
Why?
Remove that so he forgets.
That he views our content?
Remove the fact that he says, future me, you had something better to do.
Oh, got you.
Remove that.
It's not getting removed. Future you will know.
The future you will know.
That's too much work.
Too much
That's a Good Vibescast. We're your everyday, just bullshitting podcast. That's not always going to be about D&D.
Except for this week.
No. We did that last week.
I feel there's
and
nothing
while
left to say.
While I could talk about D&D for hours, right? I could. I feel like I did not make good content. Which I kept trying to steer away from last time, to which you guys were like, yeah. But getting back to that, but I was like, yeah, but I was trying to get off it. Yeah, but getting back there, let's go. We went on this little sidetrack, but we're going back to the main journey. For some reason, you guys decided D&D was the main journey last week.
There was some pented up stuff that had to be talked about, I guess.
Yeah.
We didn't have to talk about it on a podcast, though.
I completely agree.
Are we having another guest in this podcast, or
I feel like the person that's sitting there is pretty nonverbal right now.
I think that she's enjoying the live show because she likes to watch it at home. There you go.
We have a live fan. Give a whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Number one fan of podcasts.
While she is here, I was asking if Jake was coming.
He knows.
You were picking up when you said that.
I know what you said. But he knows if he's.
I'm the one who ate all the chicken nuggets.
She did. That is accurate.
That's 100% accurate.
Throw back to that second episode.
First episode.
I feel
No. This is on the Nuzlocke Soul Links.
The first episode of
That's
Nuzlocke.
why I knew which one we were talking about.
Okay.
I can remember it was the first episode or the second episode.
It was first.
Was it first?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, we cover random going-ons in the world that we see. I myself like video game and movie news. It's just none of that's fucking coming out in the last 2 weeks. So I got nothing pop culture-wise to talk about.
Yeah. Can you imagine where we would be pop culture-wise right now if COVID never happened? I feel like they would
a couple more shitty DC movies in.
Yeah, I think they might
about 12 months from now.
They'd be announcing Fast 15.
We probably
6 movies.
No, they already decided that's going to end with the next two. It's going to end at 12.
It's going to end at 12. I thought this one coming out was 9.
I thought the one coming out was 10.
They
have 2 more movies after this one.
I think it's F9.
They're getting filmed back to back. Back to back.
back to back.
And like, there's rumors that they're going to bring Paul Walker's character back. I don't know how that's going to work.
This little conversation about like just filming back to back right there, all it sparked in my memory was how interesting I thought it was that that Marvel seemed like one of the first people to really execute on filming 2 films literally back to back, and then like making them separate and standalone. Like it's one long story that they cut into 2 with Infinity War, and it's the first real representation we've seen of that where it actually performed really well. No.
You know, sometimes when my roommate, Roberto, will say things that are just so outlandish, I have to, like, bitch slap them into place. And I never thought I'd have to do that with Austin.
Which other representation?
But there's a couple big ones. And I'm going to save the biggest one for last. First off, Deathly Hallows 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yeah, someone's phone is doing some shit, and it's not mine. So if you want to check on that, should your watch be going off at yours?
It should be if it's me.
So then...
It sounds like it's over here.
No, it's on the table, I think. Did it fall like on the floor in here? Was it you? So, we discovered the tail of the missing phone.
Did we?
Figured out.
Whose was it?
Collins.
Oh, okay.
He picked up the phone and was like, it's a whole thing. Or Kelsey's. Like,
I'm
one
sorry,
of
now I'm
theirs.
just trying to find my babe.
Stop losing your shit. Right behind you. This is a long adventure of us finding phones and getting them.
Excuse
tapped
my
in.
client who keeps calling.
Deathly Hallows 1 and 2.
Deathly Hallows 1 and 2. I had another. It was like an action movie one that wasn't going to be as good. But most importantly, there were 3 little films, small, tiny films that came out, early 2000s. They were based on some books from fucking forever ago. No one knows what it was coming from or whatever, right? And they filmed in this little country called New Zealand. Right? You could still go to like a set that's still from this film is there because of how popular these films were, known as like a shire. I guess you would describe this like a small town village of. And yeah, fucking Lord of the Rings, Austin. Lord of the fucking Rings. Matrix was the other one I was going to go to. Matrix 2 and 3 were filmed back to back. Now I remember.
I did not know Matrix was.
They were. But yeah, so that statement was just factually wrong and incorrect.
I would like to say this, which is going to make it worse, but I don't care. I want you to know so you understand.
You've never seen Lord of the Rings?
No, of course I've seen Lord
Okay,
of the
I was
Rings.
scared for a second.
No. I knew about Sleepy Hollows.
Deathly Hallows.
Deathly Hollows, sorry. And I still thought...
No, remember, Johnny Depp's not allowed in Harry Potter anymore, so we can't
I
bring Sleepy
still
Hollow
thought
with us.
that the statement was true. I did not know Lord of the Rings, the
Yeah,
entirety
no, they
of
filmed
it
it
was
all.
filmed it all back to back to back to back to back to back. Like from one start, one end, and then they started.
Yeah, they filmed the 3 movies. It wasn't like, film, go do your whole awards. Okay, now we're going to go film the second one. I was like...
I didn't know that. Had I known that, obviously I wouldn't have said that statement. But
that's why I had to educate you.
Not knowing that, I think the statement's correct.
Yeah, but the whole statement's just based on the fact that you didn't know. But you need to know because you're wrong.
But now I do. I've accepted that.
Like, if you didn't know gravity existed, you could just jump up to the moon, right?
But that's just a
no,
theory.
but then you learn about gravity.
That's the power of
a
imagination.
game theory. No, sorry, we're not game theorists. How you're the one that had never no, you've seen Game Theorist.
Yes.
It was Emily. Emily did not ever see Game
God,
Theorist.
I forget Lord of the Rings. He's all casual about it, but I fucking
Yo,
I
that's
hadn't seen
because,
Game
like-
Theory yesterday. He's fucking looking at me like I'm ready to die.
No, I would just have been very surprised if it was you. So it was like being re-surprised. I was like, no, wait, it could have been, and I remembered it. I got my YouTube watching times mixed up.
Fucking the Invisible Man. Okay, swap.
What about Invisible Man?
I wanna
Again,
watch it.
we need to stop bringing up Johnny Depp.
I want to watch it.
He was in the original one, right? Wasn't it him?
I don't know if it was him. The original Invisible Man?
I'm gonna agree with you.
Like
Just
not the
because-
original, but like the 2000s one.
He might
Hollow
have been.
Man.
Hollow Man.
Oh.
No, that's
No. I don't think it was Johnny Depp.
No, it's not. It's. Hold on.
You just
I
agreed
don't want
with
to
him.
say another name.
I just
and then-
agreed to agree.
Yeah, but you disagreed with me.
He wanted to be a
I
contrarian.
didn't
right?
disagree. I just agreed.
It's Kevin Bacon.
To be honest, I wasn't even thinking it was him. I knew it wasn't Johnny.
Ever play the Kevin Bacon game?
Are you talking about where you, like, go back and forth naming his movies?
No.
Oh.
You never heard of the Kevin Bacon game?
No.
So it's... You can use two different actors, but the theory behind it is that Kevin Bacon's in such a vast array of movies and has so many co-stars that you can connect any actor to Kevin Bacon in, like, 6 movies or less. So then, like, you'd... I would say an actor or actress.
That's like the Wikipedia game.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what it was, but I've heard of that, yes.
Yeah, I would say an actor or actress, and then you would be like, I can get it in 3, I can get it in 2, and I can get it in 1, or if I could.
Right.
And then they have to try to name it that many actors or actresses.
Have you ever done the Wikipedia
this person
game, though?
was in this, who's in this with Kevin Bacon.
I'm not that familiar with his, like, total discography to where I could probably do that.
That's what I was saying, like, but, like, that was, like, the
He's done
original
so
thing
much.
that started, and now it's, like the theory that was behind the game, and now it's just, like, okay, any, like...
Pineapple for Power
Kevin
Rangers.
Smith and Johnny
Jade.
Depp. You can get that in 1, but I mean that's it. But like just any two actors or actresses you can connect through. Like this person was in this with
Jaden
this. That was in
Smith
this
and
with this.
Ludacris.
You can get that in 2.
Yeah, in 2? What is it in 2?
I believe so. Double think here.
Because Jackie Chan's not in...
Yeah, not Fast and Furious. But I want to say that like some wrestler cameoed in After Earth. But I also wasn't saying we should play the game. I was just explaining the basis behind the game.
Got it.
Even though like, he just went off on a thing. It was like, okay, do it right now. And I was like,
I really wanted to
Not
see
the
if you could do that in 2.
Proper state of mind for that right now.
Hey, it is what it is. So...
what got us onto the Kevin Bacon game? Because I thought...
You brought us there.
Because you said Invisible Man. That's how it all started.
Just do not disturb.
No, I'm showing you.
Listen.
I'm listening.
If no one wants to revisit any of those previous topics, I am ready to say...
Do or do not, there is no try.
So I don't want to be wrong.
Perfect. So,
So I'm going to try.
Zombies deck has been ordered.
You bought something. Told you.
Yes.
I called it.
Zombies deck has been ordered. And some Atraxia upgrades have been ordered. But it's not that.
Maybe you can win with the deck.
Oh, I never looked at the one you sent me.
He is flicking me off for us.
And if I... Let me tell you about the grind that happened on Saturday. So, I got off early. And I had some
As
extra
always.
time. Yep.
And you didn't even message me.
Actually,
You're texting your other bitches?
Excuse the fuck out of me, I did. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. So anyways, on Sunday, I apologize, Sunday. But,
Hey, you said Saturday. Saturday we didn't talk.
yeah.
I was busy.
Sunday.
You
Yeah.
didn't even try to talk. I thought you were off Sunday.
I was off Sunday. So
Thanks
it wasn't
for the invite.
It wasn't when I got off early. Listen, you were up visiting her grandma or something.
Yeah.
And you had plans. So,
Oh, we watched the game.
What's what?
We watched the football game yesterday.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't very good.
I lost by 3.
so
Oh, I left at halftime.
I was doing my
Yeah,
my normal thing.
Okay.
Was doing my normal thing.
Uh-huh.
Where I'm like looking for a quick flip and looking through cards and shit like that.
Mhm.
I discovered this guy. He's got 2 Vampire Tutors, 2 Enlightened Tutors, 2 Diabolical Tutors. He had Ulma the Dragon or whatever, and quite a few of the Planeswalkers I wanted. And he was selling them all individually. And so I was like, okay, will you take a trade and cash on top for it? The total was like $400. And he's like, yeah. I was like, okay, what do you want? He's like, I want an Xbox and AirPods. I'm like, okay. Bet. So,
What cash on top's going on after that?
you don't know yet. So, where we came down to was the Xbox and the AirPods, depending on whether it was Gen 1 or Gen 2, would determine if there was any money on top of it. And it's not an Xbox 5 or whatever. It's just
Series X.
Yeah. It was an S. It was like $200. It was like nothing. 150 I thought. So that's what he wanted. And so I'm
What
like,
if you have to buy that stuff?
well, I wasn't planning on buying it. So I look to my left, and I have the Steam Link like connection panels. It's like a little separate console that links to your TV.
Yep.
I've got that, and I've got a headset that was probably like $100 that are extra shit. So I start hustling them up, and I traded the Steam Link controller and like 4 games.
Alright.
It was 4 games because it was Spider-Man.
You know there was a TV show about this for a little bit, right?
Nah.
Where, like, they would
Doesn't
start-
Gary Vee do like the show where he starts from something and goes up? What's the TV show called?
I don't know.
Anyways,
I
my
remember I've
guys.
seen it like twice.
Anyways, my guys. 4 trades got me the Xbox.
Oh, I saw that on YouTube, actually. Continue.
The Xbox and the AirPods on the 5th trade. So I had worked my way up on the 5th trade, and I'd only paid in $20. My original Steam Link VR or Steam Link kit, which was like, I ended up getting it for like $25 when it was a $50 console, just on like a Steam day.
So you got $600 worth of cards for 200 something, basically.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But it ended up being $150 bucks. And as a part of that, then I was like, shit, well, this is like all the upgrades that I would need for 2 decks, and Attraction needs to be upgraded. And I got a lot of the Planeswalkers I needed from him. So I ended up spending money, because I ended up picking up 2 Polluted Deltas. I spent money. So I'm no longer allowed to buy anything anymore. But Atraxa will be done.
But
and-
you can.
Saying that.
Japan, Austin.
No cap. Spent $600.
How did you end up doing with all those cards you bought at Walmart the other day?
We don't talk about that.
Lost money.
Oh.
If he would have sold at the time he pulled it, he would have broken even.
Bro, no.
He waited one more day.
It was
And the one day
bullshit.
cut his biggest card under half.
Well, man, you know, the reprints, they get you.
So I'm like, why not? I already have a Mana Drain.
Gonna get you.
So the Mana Drain is just going to go to my Atraxa deck. Or black.
Well, now you can just buy another Mana Drain. They're not that expensive anymore.
Well, he
Still-
can
they're still
flip his
40.
foil one for an unfoil.
They're still like $40.
Oh, they
Doable
drop
cards,
so
though.
much.
Remember
But-
how I was saying before the podcast about it not going into D&D for too long?
Yep.
I feel the same way about Magic.
I'm ready to transition. It was just
The
that
same-
that,
okay.
that trade up was so
No,
much
so
fun.
that's why I was trying to bring up the TV show, because like that was,
So,
that was
I watched one of those on
it's
YouTube
like Barter or something.
where he
Barter King.
He
Barter
got-
King. That's the name of the show.
Oh, okay. I've never seen it.
he was given like
I
a
think.
bottle of water, and then he sold the water for like $1,
Mhm.
and then he went and bought 2 cans and sold 2 cans for 50. Or he bought a 4-pack.
There's a dude doing it right now with a vial of sand. He started with a vial of sand, and he's going up
for
to
3 seasons.
Oh,
And Spike.
wow, that's my own.
Let me see.
He started
Okay,
with a
those aren't the
vial of
people I was
sand,
talking
and
about.
he's trading up to like a Tesla and is giving it away or something like that. And he's fucking cruising. He's cruising up that trade.
But he bought like random Chinese like electronics and then sold those, and then he went up to like laptops and stuff, and iPhones and whatnot.
So, it felt so cool.
It's on History, not on.
I rarely watch
Wish I
History
could do
Channel
something like
or
that.
Spike really anymore.
Well, Spike doesn't exist anymore.
You
But
can do it, you just have to do it.
it's
That's what the stuff is showing you. Like,
it's just just a series of quick flips. I love quick flipping. I love
Because I
it.
was after the hustle, the deal.
The deal. I'm always fucking looking at them. It's insane. From furniture, cars, anything.
But Japan, though.
Japan though. So this is the real thing. So Mike and I bouncing back and forth, came to the conclusion that right now.
No, let's go through the process. Let's go through the
Okay.
process. So,
So-
like, we were talking about this one dude on TikTok who's an amazing rapper, musician dude. Sorry.
He's one of my
Amazing.
favorite people.
He was like,
He's
yo,
so
we need to
awesome.
vibe with this dude. And I was like, yeah, well, you're located.
Cali.
He was like, Cali. And we, as a friend group, had already planned a trip to a beach in Florida that we're located near. For a
Miami.
weekend. And then we had decided, yeah,
Was
what
it
if
Miami?
instead of that, we go to Cali, right? And this conversation we had yesterday. So this morning, we're looking at something.
We're looking at some.
Oh, I'm looking at a news story and Nintendo World.
Yep.
Nintendo World is opening in February in Japan, at Universal Studios Japan. So then, I was like, yeah, we need to go to Japan, do this. Austin was like, nah, no fucking way. We ain't gonna do that shit. And then I was like thinking of the conversation last night. I was like, yo, what if instead of Cali or the beach, Japan?
And then my response was, bro, there's no fucking way. Tickets got to be like 3 or 4K. Like,
He's going on like this for like 5 minutes.
because when my uncle flew over here, it was $2,400 per person for England. When I flew to Hawaii, it's $1,600. And Japan's like fucking on the other side of the world.
Right, but he's going on for 5 minutes about this, like he's traveling on the whole time. I'm searching one of the websites for flights and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I found a hotel and flight for a week in Japan. This is the flight and the hotel. Not per night, total. 1,200 something. I don't remember the exact number. 1,200 something for a flight and hotel to Japan
Per
for
person?
a week per person. Well, you gotta think, the flight is per person.
The
The hotel you can split.
Yeah.
So,
That would be
for
awesome.
a week, 1,200, and we realize it is the best fucking time to travel in the world.
In reality, it'd be $900 with the split hotel cost. So you're in Japan for a week for under
But
$1
on
grand.
top of that, I got to get a passport.
Have one already.
That takes
They're
like 2
100
weeks.
Yeah, it takes 2 weeks, and it's like $130. $135 if you want the card with it, which I like the card. $115 without.
You get the book and get it stamped.
Yep.
You can sign it.
Yep.
But that cost me twice as much.
Does that cost you? What? Yeah, it costs you. Okay, so $300. So instead of yours being $900,
Guess what?
You're
The
gonna-
flight itself is like 3 times more expensive normally than it is with the hotel now. You're still saving money. Spending your $300 to get your passport.
which would only make your trip total cost between the two of you $1,050 each.
That ain't bad at all.
No, it's fantastic.
It's fucking insane. So
So basically,
I
we're here
said,
to start our GoFundMe for us to travel the world.
but what I said to him after we go through this whole thing, we realize how much money it is, and I said, "Do you ever watch Yes Theory?"
Yeah. I didn't know you were
Yeah, it
asking.
took Colin,
I
like,
thought you were asking
I
him.
saw it register that you asked him, and he didn't realize, and it was great.
I was with you, but I was like, this is literally the core concept of what Yes Theory is. This conversation right now, this random spur of thought that led us to this conversation, to this line of thought, to get us to let's do this. So let's fucking do it. I love Yes Theory. I love the seek discomfort, everything. I love how it stands for. And I think you should do it more in life. I'm like, let's fucking do it. And I'm watching it like come over his face and think about it. And I'm like, Can we afford this? Can we afford it? The problem is that we can afford it absolutely
It was the amount of time we'd have to take off
because
work.
of the quarantine.
Yeah.
The 14-day quarantine is
Oh,
a
we would have
slapper.
to quarantine afterwards.
We'd have to quarantine there, and when you get back.
But depending on the country you travel to, once you go to the first country, you might not have to quarantine when you go to the next country.
Depends on how it lands up. Either way, that's still 14 days on top of a week.
That's why we're starting a GoFundMe. It's launching right now. It's flashing on the screen. Help us travel the world.
Please.
It's the cheapest time to fly ever. Think of all the content we make for you. I'd get to Japan. I would find.
Imagine one of these podcasts, except
I would
in Japan.
find Tetsuya Nomura and ask him, "Yo, what the fuck's up with Kingdom Hearts?
Freaking
I love you to death, but what the fuck's up with you, Kingdom Hearts? You make no sense. You're putting canon story post Kingdom Hearts 3 in a rhythm game? Nomura, what is wrong with you?" And that's the content you can see. You give to this GoFundMe right here, flashing on screen right now.
And as we hit goals, we'll have stretch goals.
Yeah.
So we can yell at other people.
Other
in Japan
people.
that don't understand what he's saying.
I understood.
Go to Australia and dress up as crocodile hunters and just film a whole prank video the whole day.
Australia doesn't have the quarantine, does it?
I think when we get there, I don't even know if Australia's letting people in right now. Because I know they weren't.
Let's Google what doesn't have the quarantine period. But nothing, because if we leave the country and come back here, we have to quarantine.
Yeah, we're going to have to quarantine that way.
I'm okay with that, but does not have a quarantine period.
Probably not the good ones.
Italy? Rome? If we get
Italy
Rome,
might, but Italy's also, like, deadly with coronavirus. He just made YOLO fingers for the viewers at home.
Yo, if you go to Italy for under $500, come on, bro!
Yo, let's do a check.
Because if you could go to Italy and on some, like, $250 shit, I mean, would you not risk it for the biscuit?
Oh, no, I 100% would.
I'd be right there with you.
Okay, Italy is more expensive.
Really?
What's Italy at?
Well, that was also for next day, so let me try to change this to around the time period that we were thinking. That one. And we would want the city closest to us as an airport.
Tokyo.
And we're getting flights. I'm getting the information in. The bar is loading. There was no talking or sound on the podcast for a minute, so I'm narrating this. So you guys are not carrying the conversation as I was searching.
We're all pretty intrigued. So the question is if you have the opportunity to go one of these places for some banger deal, are you going to take it and risk for the quarantine?
Well, to quote one of the prophets, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. So the flights themselves to Italy, the cheapest I got is $985.
Whoa, significantly more expensive than Japan. Let's go to Japan.
Japan it is?
Japan it is.
Maybe the cheap from Japan to Italy might be cheaper, and then it's the whole thing.
Hmm?
Depends how much you give us in the GoFundMe, which is flashing on screen right now.
Don't invest in our stock pages. Invest in this.
Actually, have you
To quote Pasture, you need to give us your seed. We will plant that seed, and from it, the nourishment of content will grow.
The nourishment of content will grow.
Then also donate to your church, I guess, because you're gonna feel guilty. But us first. Give us the seed money to launch our travel series. It'll also be a cooking show.
Yes.
Yo, I could do that.
Do a cooking show?
Oh yeah.
Would you be able to narrate yourself while you're cooking?
See,
so I feel like when you're cooking, you just zone into it.
More cooking. Wow, what was I
have
trying
no
to say?
clue
That
what you're trying to say.
I was intrigued.
I was like, oh, this is going somewhere.
Hold on. What would be more funny to me is if somebody were cooking and someone else was narrating.
I'd narrate you. For real.
But we want to make
Look
it
at the
like
way he pitches that salt. It's as if he's scratching his balls right now.
So do you remember that show that was on before Ninja Warrior? Before G4 got the rights to the original Ninja Warrior?
Yeah.
Wipeout.
No. This is before that.
This is way before
But it was
that.
a show, because it covered some show in Japan, which I don't remember what the name wasn't.
Neither do I. But I remember I remember the set. I remember.
But before Ninja Warrior had started.
Yeah.
Or before we got the rights to that show as Ninja Warrior. The first 4 seasons of that show were bought by
Funimation.
Some cable channel or some shit, right? And they dubbed over the voices of the competitors and shit.
Mm-hmm.
In the most probably what now would be considered racist and hilarious way.
I remember.
It's called I can't remember what name. Something Hidden Temple something. But the point is we could do that. But with his cooking, you dub him cooking, you walk around with him and explain what he's doing, but then I dub you.
I'm so down.
All right. And that can come to you.
I'm just picturing me with a GoPro on my head while I'm cooking.
As a stretch goal of $10,000, we'll produce at least one episode of the show in Japan.
Cooking with Collin.
Cooking with Collin?
Cookie with Collin. Cookie with Collin.
And for the audience, I'm laughing too hard to talk.
Is that what it is?
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 But you, somewhere in the middle of my story, you had a reaction like you were going to say a thing before the cooking thing.
It's true.
Do you remember what it was?
Ooh.
Nope, that's a big no. Got a big no from that one.
hard
About
no
that.
on that one.
Okay, but yeah, legit.
Oh,
this
actually,
oh, he's back.
back. This was before we were talking about the cooking show.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
said that. Just a second.
Have you seen the show where it's some guy in the UK?
Some guy in UK?
He is buying the cheapest plane tickets from one area to the other.
Yes.
And he ended up going on like an entire trip in a day. It was a couple days, I believe.
Yeah, a day you're not getting that far.
Well,
'Cause
I
of
was
flight
trying to
times.
math it out, and I just decided not to. And he ended up in, I think he only spent like $200 on plane
This
tickets
guy's a hero.
and got like
So
all the
think
way
of the
across
plane
the
tickets
UK.
we can buy if you donate to the GoFundMe.
Or did he end up in Nepal? I think he ended up in Nepal at one point.
In Naples? That's not too far from here.
Naples isn't too far.
I don't know. I had to drive up to
Nah,
BFE.
not too specific.
BFE.
Okay. Oh yeah, you got.
Oh, a nondescript ice cream drink is here.
If you right now, Dairy Queen, sponsor us, we will tell you what drink has arrived at our door.
At the moment, it's not Dairy Queen.
And Dairy Queen, you can also send to our GoFundMe.
Dairy Queen sponsor us.
Because you got a nondescript drink.
Ice cream drink.
To which I said, Dairy Queen, right now, if you sponsor us, we will tell you the name of said drink.
And it's custom too.
Customized. This promotion could be yours for the small price of, please contact our email at whatever our email is, .com.
Good vibes came in.
Yeah, but our business email.
Good vibes came in. 9:26. You gotta cut that.
It probably didn't pick up.
No, it probably did.
I don't think so.
So, the next line of conversation is being that.
Oh, you gonna give me lines now, baby?
Okay.
He said okay like he was ready. Then he was
And
not
then he
ready.
didn't.
So next conversation topic you got lined up for us.
You fucking derailed the shit out of me.
Like cocaine at a strip club bathroom. Had it lined up for us. Thank you. Thank you.
Solid. Absolutely solid. My question would be, if that's the case for outside of the country,
Uh-huh.
it's probably mad fucking cheap to go inside the country. So we can go to Colorado.
I don't know if that's cheaper.
We should check because going to Colorado and doing some skateboarding.
But hear me out, Oregon. I don't need to explain why. Oregon.
Would you like to explain why?
Drugs. All the drugs. To be clear, remember, they're decriminalized, not legal, so you can still get pulled over federally. For all our listeners in Oregon, or planning to visit Oregon.
Disclaimer.
To fly in country to the I have a 4-hour one to Denver for $90.
$90
And
one
that's,
way?
and then an Airbnb.
round trip.
Oh, and an Airbnb would be like $300.
Probably.
Or you just bring a tent and camp?
I'm fucking.
Now that's to Denver. To Aspen, it's like $400.
Oh.
You can go to Denver.
And just
Drive.
travel to Aspen.
Yeah.
That's a car. It's still affordable. But why would we do that for like $500 where we can get for twice as much flight and hotel to Japan?
On the other
Quarantine.
side
The
of...
quarantine, man.
But Japan
We couldn't do the
though.
quarantine. You know.
Does that take you out of work for 3 weeks or 5?
It's 14 days.
Depends what you tell the company.
Well, I didn't know if you had to quarantine when you got there.
Most of the time.
Then you
yes.
stay your week, and then you quarantine when you get back.
Yeah, so if you had to do double quarantine to be gone from work, you'd have to quarantine for 28 days.
Well, 4 weeks, and then you have your
All I'm
vacation.
hearing is 6 months worth of content. That's all I'm hearing. That's not even factoring in the videos you film while you travel. Like
Except
the ones that
they'd
are
be
based
missing
around the
out on
travel.
some of their other content. Like the Halo content.
That would all be produced, ready to go.
It's Japan. Every room
No,
has a
I'd ask
gaming
us for some
gaming
pictures.
computer.
I'll go.
We can get real sake.
I'll go. Like I don't think you understand. I will
Nintendo
go.
World. That's all I'm saying. Tokyo Disney.
I don't think you understand. I will go. Can you go?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. Is it gonna ruin your life to go?
I mean, is life that great to ruin?
It's Colorado.
But Japan. Japan. The home of anime.
I'll go.
We could go track down the Hunter x Hunter guy and be like, bitch, let someone else write this.
Well, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. So, you know how the writer of Boruto is not the writer of Naruto, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
The Naruto writer wants to take over because like he thinks he does a fucking terrible
he
job.
fired him and took back over. So the Naruto original
I
writer,
saw that he stepped down. They didn't fire him.
Oh, no, he's gone.
Yeah, I know he's gone, but I heard he stepped down.
I mean, yeah, but you know,
Quote unquote. Step down. Fucking slid in and be like, bitch. So now,
like OJ stepped down from murder, but he still did it.
But did he do it? The glove don't fit.
When you come out and you write a book that's If I Did It, and it's way too, it's like detailed as much as the Aragon kid writes his books. Too much fucking detail. About murdering someone, you murdered him. On the other hand, though, Ted Bundy innocent. Is anyone going to question that? Do we all agree?
Ted Bundy's innocent?
Yeah.
Why do you think he's innocent?
So, the only physical evidence that they have tying him to any of the crimes is dental marks. You know what's no longer held up in a court of law in trials? Dental marks. Because teeth can be...
Altered.
they can be altered and like they're not conclusive enough. Like people can have the same bite marks even if they have different teeth.
Okay, so you're just saying that
There's more.
The verdict could be
There's more.
passed over. Okay.
The only crimes he ever admitted to were not the ones he was convicted for, but other ones where he gave bodies and locations which never led to any more body discoveries. He only gave up this information 5 days before he was being put to death. There's nothing really connecting him to these cases. He's innocent. Wrong place, wrong time.
Wrong teeth.
Wrong teeth.
Should have broke one of them.
Can you convince me that he's guilty?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
No, I'm not a lawyer.
Beyond a reasonable doubt. Innocent. He should have been free, but instead he was put to death.
Okay, my question is...
Yes. Also, because Zac Efron just can't be a murderer. I just can't accept that.
So who's the Zodiac killer?
Ted Bundy. Come on, next question.
Yeah, so the
But he's
question is,
innocent.
just because his verdict would not be guilty,
I don't think you did it.
do you think he's innocent? That's my
I think
question.
he's innocent.
I don't know. I think it's just way too...
He held his innocence through the end. Till the very final days.
It's
And
absolutely
then he's
possible.
getting put to... And think about it. Me or you. We're getting put to death for murders we didn't commit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we not, as the people we are, going to spend those last 5 days just fucking with all the people for the reason you're here?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
But what happens if the places you were joking about actually had bodies?
But they didn't.
But what if they did?
Well, then they would just Were they going to put me to death again?
Yeah, they'd probably.
They already put me
Don't
to death.
they
with it?
extend it because
Yeah.
they have to go over the bodies?
Yeah, they do.
So maybe he was just hoping for.
No. They like straight up just put him to death, like while they were still searching into it.
Oh,
No.
they didn't even look at the body.
Like I think like when he gave bodies and locations, it was really like the day before. Like he had a talk with like some therapist dude or something at the end, like the day before, and gave all these bodies and locations, and they put him to death the next day.
I thought they were supposed to check
They are.
into it.
They're supposed to be like a stay of execution for a little bit or some shit.
But how many times can you do that before it's like, nah, we're just gonna.
I wouldn't even want that. It's just I'm gonna fuck with you, put me to death. Find it, you know. Fuck you guys. One final middle finger to the world.
You know what this reminds me of? Criminal Minds, okay?
Never watched it.
Really?
I watched one episode. It ended on a to be continued. I was like, fuck you. Never went back.
They don't have too many like that though.
I know, but the first episode I was like, I'm gonna give this a try. It was on TV. It was a to be continued. I was like, nope.
See, that's how I was with
Nope.
the first thing of
NCIS?
Supernatural that I saw was the ghost facers, and I'm like, oh, this is Supernatural. Never watching this again.
Have you given Doctor Who a try ever?
No, I'm too far gone.
What do you mean you're too far gone?
I'd want to watch it from the beginning, but
Yeah, you can. It's all on Amazon.
I understand that you can. But
Is it
there's
still
too
on
many
Amazon?
episodes.
No, it's on HBO Max now, isn't it?
There's too many seasons.
It's not that many episodes you can. Yeah, it's on HBO Max now. Like you don't need to watch it all.
I feel like you would.
So like, the first season with
Doctor
Eccleston,
Who.
because the classic stuff you don't need to watch at all. Don't worry about the classic stuff. Fuck that. Just start 2009. I believe is the first season. Christopher Eccleston. It's only one season. You're gonna fall in love with him, and he's gone. But you need to watch it because it introduces Rose and introduces Jack, and those are two characters you really need to know. Otherwise,
Rose and Jack.
Yeah.
Like Titanic.
Yeah, but not like Titanic.
Oh.
But yeah, like Titanic. So I would say like you wouldn't have to watch it, but it also has one of my favorite episodes, and because those two characters are introduced, you got to watch that first season. One of my favorite episodes, Bad Wolf, by the way, where they're all in the reality shows. Yeah, love that episode. Then you got the my favorite Doctor. I can't think of his name. In Harry Potter, David Tennant. David Tennant. You didn't know David Tennant was in Harry Potter? He plays Harry Crouch Jr.
Okay.
in Prisoner of Azkaban.
Gotcha.
So the guy who's impersonating
Yeah.
Mad Eye the whole time. He's the best Doctor. He has 4 like full seasons, if I'm thinking correctly.
Mm-hmm.
All great. Like there's some just okay episodes, but it's in my opinion the best Doctor Who you're gonna watch.
Okay.
Lots of great storytelling. This is when the guy who originally brought it back was still the writer. When we switched to Matt Smith, he steps down like halfway through. He's great, and then it ends with like 5 or 6 like 1-hour movies.
Okay.
All great.
All fantastic, and like you'll cry, 100%. The fucking end, you know,
It's pretty deep.
it's great. It's great,
Okay.
fantastic. Then you got Matt Smith. He has a lot of fun stories. I think
I
the
like Matt
overarching
Smith.
stories of Matt Smith's kind of fail a little bit, but he's a very likable Doctor. In a lot of ways, he's more likable than Tennant, but I think Tennant's more relatable. Matt Smith, about like the first half of that is good. I think he also has like 4 or 5 seasons.
Okay.
First half of that's really good, and then when Rory and
Lorelai.
Amy, what's the redhead's name?
It's not even.
Shout out to Gilmore
Rory
Girls.
and no, it's Amy Pond. It's Amy.
It's a name? No.
Yes. So when Rory and Amy leave, basically you can skip to the end of his because the whole Clara
Okay.
thing. Now who was between Clara and he just had like a bunch of like one-off
Yeah,
adventures with it. But yeah, so you can basically skip like his last season until the last episode. Which is
like
a
a
Christmas
lot to remember.
special. You can skip most of the Christmas specials too. There's a few you need to watch, but the Christmas specials are basically they're good. I suggest watching them. But,
What you need to gather from this is that you need to watch it. It's very, very great.
Okay.
but yeah, all of 9, all of 10, the 11th Doctor, like I said, the first half, and then after you can skip that. You can skip Capaldi. He's okay. I never finished him. Like I watched the first half. It ties up the Clara stuff. You do watch like all of 10, then I would suggest to watch 11. Watch the 50th anniversary special that's in between there, and then pick up with the girl.
Okay.
So you can skip basically like a whole 5 seasons about in there.
So when's Dexter coming out?
Next year, I believe.
I'm
Okay.
excited.
10-episode miniseries.
Oh. Are they testing to see if to bring it back, or is it just a miniseries?
I think it's basically like the original creator's coming back, and he's like, "This is how you fucks left Dexter?
He's gonna wrap it up.
Fuck that."
See, I would like a few more seasons of the old stuff.
You can't go back to the old stuff, though.
He's gotta end it.
You can't go back to the old stuff.
Why not?
That's like saying, man, Mentalist needs to go back to the old stuff. I guess Red John's still alive. That was all just...
Well,
You're gonna have to remake the show. It's gonna have to reboot.
they can just... He went to Alaska.
Uh-huh.
They can just restart it in Alaska.
So he's going to do the same shit in Alaska?
Yes.
No.
No, you would need
It's
to
terrible.
reboot the whole thing.
But, no, I think it's good because, like, Dexter did not end well. I'll agree with that.
No.
So to get just one more season of, like, the proper ending the way that the original creator originally wanted it to end. Well, I guess not the original creator because it is based on books. But the original guy for TV wanted it to end.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. I like it. He's definitely dying. 100%.
You think he's dying?
100%.
100%.
The original creator was always like, yeah, I'm going to kill him at the end of this. It's like Breaking Bad, you know? Walter's got to die.
Right?
Wait, Walter dies in Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Were you watching it? Did you plan to watch it?
No.
Well, don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's amazing. You should. It's great.
I like.
Did he die of cancer?
I'm not going to spoil how he does.
Damn it.
You gotta watch the
First
show.
question.
And because I've never seen El Camino, so you know, I this could be unconfirmed there. We don't really know if he dies. We don't really know. Eyes closed doesn't mean death.
I know, just ask Jason.
True.
He opens
You know what
his
my
eyes all the
favorite like TV eye closed moment is?
Yeah.
Did you say what you got?
Yeah. What you got?
Do you got a guess? Yeah.
Do you consider anime TV?
I do, but it's not from anime.
time. Is it that new, it was supposed to be a joke, but damn.
Oh.
You know that Romeo and Juliet that they made, like, new aged?
The one with Leonardo DiCaprio?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
It's
The one
not
at
that.
the end of that.
No.
I remember watching that in high school.
It is from a show which has the best pilot of all time.
Oh, Lucifer.
Wait, no, Lucifer's pilot's great, but the best pilot of all time, 2-part pilot, was definitely the first show of its kind, and shows have tried to emulate it since. Controversial at the end. Controversial final season. Lost.
What? I was right.
The
Good
eye
shit.
close
We
of
had this
Jack.
we had this conversation.
Not on podcast.
Yeah,
but
we
the
have
eye
had this
close.
conversation.
No, we haven't.
Like Jack closing his eyes at that last scene of Lost, just mirroring the very beginning of Lost, where he opens his eyes and starts one of the best shows of all time. I'll still say Lost is one of the best shows of all time. I think that just, while there are other parts about the finale I didn't enjoy,
I enjoyed it overall.
the whole side thing of the last season, it was just like,
No.
we needed a reason to have flashback like
No,
this.
I like
just
the
don't.
ending.
The ending was good where it ended everywhere.
It
But
wasn't the flashbacks that I was talking. It's the ending.
Yeah.
I liked it because everybody speculated. Oh, they were all dead in the
But they
beginning.
weren't all dead.
They weren't. They
But
got
this whole
together
side thing
at
they
the
decided
end.
to show us was where they're all in purgatory then. Yeah, I enjoyed the ending of Lost, and it's one of the best television shows, and just that moment of the final is just so powerful, like the last scene being him closing his eyes when the first scene and opening it. And I'd love for them to bring Lost back in some form, eventually.
Yeah, like where they
Bring
are a
Hurley
year
back.
later or something.
I mean, he's
Do
in charge of the
Hurley's-
island.
Yeah, do Hurley's section of the island.
Could do it.
It wouldn't
Get
be
Ben
as,
Linus back. He's not doing a Person of Interest anymore.
I enjoyed Person of Interest.
It was enjoyable. Enjoyable.
Bring John Locke back as the evil guy.
No, John Locke's got to be gone. And he was gone that entire final season, but
Yeah.
they had to...
Someone here hasn't still seen it yet. She started it, and
Never finished it.
It's long.
it's good though.
Yeah, but not all of it's good.
Correct.
Those last couple seasons...
The first season was good.
Basically once, like the season after they introduced Farley,
I'd like to finish it, but now I'm into Suits.
Suits is good.
Suits is fuck you, Austin. I sat there for
How far are you
6,
guys
8
now?
hours. I actually have been holding off.
Yeah. Yeah,
Waiting
see,
for
that's
me
what I
to
told you.
catch
So
up.
they haven't watched since.
I agreed.
Because I'm like a season ahead of you now.
We're on season 3.
Listen, she goes back to work on Wednesday. I will catch up on Wednesday.
All right. Yeah,
Well, I have no
I
doubt
was a season
about that.
ahead, and
I
we were
just
going
work so much, I
to.
never have time to anything.
We were
By the
going to
time I
like put
have
an episode
time,
on,
I'm
and you're on your
sleeping.
way over. But then I was like, no, I'm like a season ahead. I don't want to spoil that stuff because there's some shit that
I
happens.
try.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
There's some shit that happens.
Especially
what
since-
exact episode are you on?
What happens?
I'm after Hartman comes back.
Hartman's back.
He already tore down his wall for his office.
He's building the office.
We're talking early.
Shit. He already tried. All right, he tries to scare him off before that.
No, hold on.
We're
one
talking
second.
episode
Hold on
2.
1 second.
I'm episode 3
Did
or
they
4.
get back to Hartman taking on all those cases at any point? Or did that end with the merger?
I have an answer.
I feel
Just
like
a
you're
yes
gonna
or no.
spoil it.
I'm so far ahead.
Yes, they got back to it.
They got
Not
back
not
to
by
it?
now. No, not from this.
Not from where I'm at.
This is literally episode like 2.
I'm on episode 3 or 4.
Yeah, he's no.
Yeah, I know, but I'm asking it away because you would know
Yeah.
what all these things mean.
You asking me
If
for
they
your?
get back to that from where I'm at,
Oh, from where you're at? Yeah.
they get back to it later.
Yeah, they. If you've already seen the merge, then
So the merge ended that. That was my question. Because I haven't seen them do cases with him in that way yet.
I can't answer.
So they get back to it.
Yes,
Okay. So,
I
because I
lost.
kind of thought that it was like, yo, they just kind of like dropped that. Now they're focused on this other bitch.
I'm further than you is what I just figured out. Not by much, but I am figured. Yeah, something has happened. To where your question like confused me.
Okay.
Great fucking show. I'm so happy. I don't know if you guys understand. I have been trying to get Mike to watch this show for a very long time. And it's one of the best feelings in the world when you like tell somebody, hey, this is the shit. They watch it and they're like, yeah, that was pretty fucking great. And then...
Yeah, but you also gotta remember, I have a lot of free time on my hands sometimes. So I just watch something and then watch it.
I know.
This has been one of my busiest weeks.
So you worked, what, 2 days?
No, I worked Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. So Thanksgiving, that was fucking awful. That was actually not bad. I enjoyed my Thanksgiving.
Yeah?
I was gonna say it was awful, but
You got
that
out
wasn't
of, like,
true at all.
hanging out with family?
No, I actually had to go to Thanksgiving afterwards.
Huh.
So I started work at 11, left at about 4 o'clock,
4.
and then
We left at 4 after helping him make his meal.
I went to my family's, and then after that we had to go to my wife's family's, and then after that we had to go to her other family, which is like an hour and a half away.
Sounds like a lot of driving.
Yeah.
My one family lives down the road now, but they just they come here during like the winter.
They're snowbirds.
Yep.
The
worst
best
type
kind of
of
people.
Which last year I didn't see them at all. Even though they were like right there. It's really shitty.
Alright, I don't know how we got here, but we've gotten to a lull in conversation. This is where you insert one of your topics. Go!
Okay, so here's my thing, right?
Can you phrase that in a very slightly different way?
Here's a point of conversation I'd like to just...
Keep the first 2 words.
Here's the
Here's the...
Topic.
Here's the topic.
No.
Here's the point.
Okay,
When
Mike's sitting
when
here
you say
edging
it,
him on,
when you
but
say
he's
it, you'll
not.
get it. Come on.
He's not getting it.
Come on.
Mike's got his hand rotating in a circle.
Here's the topic. Here's the... I don't know. Here's...
What
Here's
did you
the
say
story.
the first way?
I don't remember anymore. No cap. I don't know what you're looking
You're
for.
Alright.
failing me so hard.
I'm so sorry.
All right, he's
So
not
hard.
gonna get it. What is it, Mike?
No, it's too late now. It's not going to have the effect if I say it.
I'm so sorry.
Just continue with your thing.
See, now we're stuck on what he was gonna say.
Yes, we are. Because I've lost him now.
Wow, you don't have the thing ready?
Are you fucking... You just completely sidetracked me. Oh, got it. So,
Man, I feel like I'm carrying this conversation.
If you had the option.
Option B.
Have had the option.
7.
To get yourself situated for an extended period of time.
Alright, I'm about to situate myself.
By buying a property, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it means that you're not going to have freed up cash for quite a few years.
Okay.
Like it's going to go into the property, but it's a great deal.
Okay.
It's a great deal. You know, trade not being able to travel for 5 years to pick it up. It's the rest of your prime.
Is it though? I feel like my prime's coming up.
Okay. Biologically, I think.
Yeah, but fuck biologics.
Okay.
He's talking like your young
Biologicals don't
years.
matter. Come on now.
Got it. So, is that a no? You would not do that.
I would 100% do that. But you see me, I make money to travel even if I don't have it. And that's why I run out of gas on my way back from Chicago. Because I had to pay $40.
Did you try to make a day trip to Chicago?
I made a day trip to
From
Chicago.
here?
No. It was when I lived in Michigan.
I would assume.
So, wasn't planning on gas on the way back because I thought I had a full tank. Didn't realize it cost $40 to park in Chicago. And also didn't know I was going to get robbed for $20.
That's really on you. You were in Chicago.
How'd you get robbed? Did you get robbed?
Okay, so there was this little Asian guy coming up to me holding a pamphlet for a temple. And he was asking... Well, he didn't ask anything. Basically, all he said was, please, 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 while bowing his head on the pamphlet. And he was pointing at the pamphlet, saying where it said donate. So I'm like, yeah, I can donate $5. Can you break a 20?
I've heard this story. Got it.
So I hand him the 20. He's like, yeah. So it's me and my wife and one of my good friends. And he's like, yeah, I can break it. I give you 15. I said, okay. So I handed him the 20. He gave me 3 bracelets and he tried to walk away. So I'm like, whoa, I need my change. And he's like, no. 5, 10. You donate. I'm like, no, I only want to donate 5. Yeah, 5, 10. So he took my whole 20 and just walked away with it. I got 3 little bracelets. One's hanging in my car mirror right now. So that's...
See, you got car decorations. You didn't get robbed.
I got robbed.
I was expecting, like, in the side
Like you wanted to get
alley,
mugged.
Like,
here, see?
Oh,
Give me
yeah,
a
I'm
$20.
pretty sure that
Well,
guy's
then he was
fucking
coming up with a
rich.
pamphlet, and then he fucking clicks it into a switchblade, like, $20, please, bitch. Like, that's where I thought you were going with that.
Not at all.
You got the $20? Some nice watch you got.
I don't wear watches.
For those exact scenarios. You never know when you're going to get mugged in Chicago.
Probably when you're in Chicago.
Probably in Chicago.
It's weird. Sometimes I'll be walking around fucking Clearwater Beach and I get Chicago.
Did you get deep dish?
That's the whole reason we went there.
But did you get it?
I haven't had deep dish.
My problem was we got
Now-
the lunch special, which is, the 10-minute put together in and out.
Mhm.
And I didn't realize that.
So you didn't get real Chicago.
So we didn't get the Chicago-style pizza where you have to wait an hour and change. And it tells you on the menu, hey, you're going to be waiting here for at least an hour.
We had to pay for parking. So.
And I didn't even know what parking was going to cost me. I was just parking. So, no, we didn't get the fancy one. I saw him make it. I saw him make a few of them. And I'm like, oh, that looks so fucking good. And then our little fucking 6-inch pizza comes out. I think it was actually 10. And it was just okay.
Yes, because you didn't have Chicago-style pizza.
But it was $60 a pizza if we got the actual one.
Oh, so Chicago-style pizza isn't pizza.
It's fantastic. It's pie.
It's pie.
It's pizza pie.
It's pie.
It's pizza pie. But
What
it's fantastic.
state are you from again?
Me?
Yeah.
Florida.
Florida.
Is it?
Miami.
Florida, Wisconsin.
That was it. Oh, sorry, I couldn't remember. It was Illinois.
Yeah, you knew it was something else,
Yeah.
but...
I wasn't crazy. Just a little unwell.
I don't know.
About someone that
crazy,
just
a little.
unwell. Sorry, can't do it.
DMCA.
Right now you can't.
No, I just
tell.
said we can't do it, Austin. Yeah, it's good. I enjoy it, but I don't know if I call it pizza. It's too soupy.
I can't. I honestly
It's like a pot pie
cannot.
without a lid.
I don't think I've ever had it.
No?
Chicago deep dish?
Yeah.
There was a
Just
place
looks
down
so
the
good.
road, and I can't remember the name of it, but
Like, it's one of those things where I'm like,
They
you
had-
for sure have had it before, but like I can't remember an instance.
they had
of it.
some of the best Chicago pizza I've had outside of Chicago. And my favorite thing was sitting in that real big, like, business booth.
Mm.
So it was about the size of your living room in a circle. And it was
You mean
fantastic.
a recording studio?
Yeah, the recording studio that we're recording at.
I mean, it might be my living room, but still a recording studio. Give some respect.
Respect.
Put some respect on that name.
So,
And it's no longer
have
there.
some.
That was my, I was going to finish
The end
it
of
off
the
with.
story is, why didn't you try that place when it was here? It's not here anymore. Fuck you.
No, I was just bringing it up. It was fantastic. And I just can't find any more like that. I actually got a Sicilian pizza from a place up the road 2 days ago.
Was it good?
It's not that it wasn't good. It's I've had better.
so
Things you can say about your food, but not your ex?
Something I can say about my
the
food.
thing
and my
is,
Or your spouse. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't say that.
What?
I have been.
Don't worry about
corrupting
it. We were
my-
just talking about you.
corrupting my boss with TikTok.
Uh-huh.
And my boss is a newly single woman, right?
Yeah.
And so sometimes
For now.
sometimes I show her like dating TikToks, right?
Hey, Austin's boss.
Check
Give
out-
me a call at
And so
Check out her Tinder at
555
insert link here.
1234.
pretty
So sometimes you show relationships TikToks.
yeah. So she makes fun of the 2020 dating type of scenario, and I do too. And so we found this one, and she's convinced this is 100% what 2020 dating is.
So he asked for my number, and first of all, that was suspicious. Like,
Oh, you showed me this already.
you're probably just trying to fuck or something. First of all, so he was texting me, and then he was like, "You want to go out on a date?" I'm like, "That's suspicious." Okay. And then when we were out on the date, he held the car door open for me. He held doors open for me, and I was like, didn't know what was going on. I was like, "That's suspicious." Like, suspicious much? I think so. So then he was like, "I like you." And I was like, "Well, that's suspicious." So he asked for my number.
It's so dumb and so probably true.
Too accurate.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
I haven't
You gotta be
dated
a
in
fuckboy to get ahead of
5
this
years or something like that.
Dating sucks.
I don't know. I was never the initiator.
Yeah, you were just like the, hey, let's go to North Carolina for a day.
He was the hoe.
I was like you can call me whatever you
I
want.
feel like she doesn't have any other describing words. But suspicious.
Yo, it's pretty sus though.
Why is she saying
Mad
suspicious
sus.
instead of sus?
I don't know, for emphasis.
And
to
hey,
go against
my
the grain.
lovely, lovely wife. Your husband has cotton mouth and would like something to quench it.
Yo, she just
Thank
gave you a drink when you asked for it? That's mad suspicious.
I mean, it is. She's probably gonna leave me.
She didn't say no?
If she hasn't
She didn't
yet.
say no.
If she hasn't
She's
yet.
thinking about it. She's like, I got them car keys.
Charlie Sheen. What's my guy doing now?
Did you connect Charlie Sheen because it's like a CBS sitcom that's on TV? Or did you make the Scary Movie connection? So you're like, oh, she's in Scary Movie. He was in one Scary Movie. Did you just play the Kevin Bacon game and bring up Charlie Sheen?
I did both actually at the same time. Yes.
So speaking of, my name is Earl.
Yo, I love My Name is Earl. Oh yeah, that's the wife on it. Or ex-wife. But we were talking about someone I forgot already. Because Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
I don't
And
think he's
Kevin
doing
Bacon.
So
much.
to recall.
How do you connect those two?
Because she's in Scary Movie.
No.
And Kevin Bacon?
Yeah.
And Charlie Sheen?
I'm sure. Somehow.
So continue with your theory while he's thinking of that.
My guy. My guy. He just...
Did I throw you off topic?
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, so, like, how did it... Well, it was cocaine first, then he was, like... He was on
Tiger's Blood.
Tiger's Blood, right? It was that's what he
And
did.
he
in the
was
interview.
winning.
Yeah. Winning. That was it. Couldn't remember what the third one was.
Yeah.
Winning.
That was the big meme for a while.
Mm-hmm. What's the most OG meme you can think of?
Yo. Oh. Not the most OG, but the
I know I'm missing something, but it would take me 4. Not
okay.
even worth it.
What is his name? The
Catch me up in the conversation so far. Winning Tiger Blood.
Winning Tiger Blood, and then I diverted to
oh, I can't think of the meme. It's the school picture guy.
The most OG meme you can think of.
Do you remember the school picture guy?
I know what my favorite meme is, if that counts.
What's that?
I'll take that.
So, it's the, like... What's the word you use? He's like on like one of like that. What would you describe like that face of?
Oh, like the movie Zoolander. What's his face?
No, not like one. Like he's like
No. Like being suspicious type of...
yeah, okay, a suspicious word.
Yeah.
The suspicious third world kid.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's my favorite meme.
the you look sus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the. Actually, I wonder if I can pull it up
And get
If I
the
search
actual
that
name
photo.
for it.
What is yours, Austin? You brought it up.
I want to hear Colin's first because he jumped to it immediately.
Yo, you just put me on the spot and my mind just went blank.
Yeah, it's actually that happens, doesn't it?
It is described as skeptical third world child. It's named the meme. It's that one.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Just make sure you.
The one where he's got his hands folded and he's
Yeah,
looking
he's
at the chick like,
What you trying to tell me? Like, come on. I know you
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah.
You tell me there's not smallpox on these blankets?
OG.
I made one of my so I made memes for a little bit. This was in high school, and I made one using that. That was about one of my history teachers in high school.
Yeah.
Because like he was telling a story one time about like how he would like go out and like pet the manatees, and sometimes like the manatees would roll over, so you'd wind up touching some of their parts. So I made one that was so you're telling me, insert teacher's name that I'm not going to say, goes out and touches in quotation marks manatees, and it's not animal molestation.
You know, my YouTube picture for my channel was I was down at insert park name here.
Okay.
And they had a sign up. It said, "Do not feed or molest alligators."
Uh-huh.
So that was my first time seeing one of those signs, so I took a picture of it. And for some reason, I put it up as my Facebook. Or not my Facebook, my YouTube picture.
So the question is, have you since molested an alligator?
I have not.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
The
You
sign got me.
followed the sign.
Yep.
And do you know who can prevent forest fires?
Nobody but you.
Exactly. It's only you, but I'll take nobody but you.
But
the same
it's not
bird.
only you.
Only you.
It's
Only
not
you
only
can
you.
prevent forest fires.
Because
Only
it's
you
anybody.
specifically.
Yeah. But if it's only you at the campfire, then yeah. But if it's you and a bunch of other people, it's like ignore everybody else. It's your
It's just you.
responsibility.
It's your responsibility. Only you.
And if none of them have ever heard it, they're like, "Oh, well,
do
it's not my."
drugs, kids. Don't do drugs.
Listen. The marijuana has been taken off DARE's list.
It has.
So any of people that had DARE and have only partaken in the devil's lettuce have not broken their DARE promise.
Do you know anybody who had DARE that has not broken the devil's lettuce promise?
I'm sure there's some.
Do you know any?
Yeah, me.
I'm sure there's some.
Just checking.
What are you checking?
My stepmom.
How long have we been going?
Yeah.
How long have we been going?
Hour and
She
10.
isn't.
What?
My stepmom's never smoked weed.
See?
But did she make?
Yo,
the
I
day of
remember.
promise?
Did you have? You
Oh, yeah.
missed the year with Hope, right?
She's
did they
only
do-
4
I had
years
hope.
older than me.
Okay, so they did it my year and your year.
Yep, because I had
Um,
Coach.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Yeah.
The girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Was it the girl that?
probably?
Probably. It was that school.
Did she also give you the speech? It was like, you're all gonna try weed at some point. Like,
Yeah.
had no fucking
Yeah.
hope in you. It was like, yeah.
Mine
She-
didn't
she
say
was
that.
like-
I can neither
she was like-
confirm nor deny if she's right. But
She
still,
was-
she had no fucking hope.
She was like, "You'll be behind the damn dumpsters out in the courtyard."
I don't think my college roommate has.
Fact check later.
No, I'm almost 100% certain. You know who my college roommate was, right?
Yes, but
Yeah.
you were in college together.
And he didn't then.
Are you sure you weren't at that time? And he was like, "Yo, I'll just one time."
Okay then.
Because I've done that.
So I don't think he has.
Okay then.
I'm like, nah,
Plus,
nah.
he's
I don't-
changed in a couple of years because last time I hung out with him, like maybe like 2 years ago.
I think it was my first time with Austin. Was at one of my parties that Mike was invited to, but never showed up to.
I remember that.
And I was like, "Nah, I don't do any of that. No, I don't do any of that." And then I just completely forgot the night. And then I remember briefly throughout the night certain parts. But we still had people
flashes.
showing up at like 5 a.m.
I made beer runs at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
How
But
did
we
we get on this topic?
while we
Right
were at the
back,
party,
We can't be at our party topics because we're just gonna. It's just not even worth it.
we had the two nurses that showed up at like 5 a.m. They're like, "Oh, we can't drink, but we came to hang out." And I didn't know who they were.
Were they cute though?
Yeah. One.
I can't remember. I was trashed. But I was like, who shows up at a party this early in the morning? I thought we were kicking people out.
Yo, them nurses act like they got them lives together. It's good in.
All I need is somebody who acts like that. Maybe gets paid around the same as me. Maybe hopefully more.
But yeah, I think everybody but Austin and like two other people I knew stayed. And then
Then a
it
bunch
was
of
just
random people showed
a
up?
bunch of random people. And I was very confused.
Did you keep it going 24? Did you keep it going until the next night?
No.
Oh.
I think everybody...
That would have been a day to remember.
I think we all passed out about 7. Austin...
6:30 around there.
Yeah.
So you just had these random nurses in your house?
Yeah.
Or did you kick them out first?
No, I didn't kick anybody out.
So you passed out. There's random.
No,
fucking
they
people
left.
there.
They went to
Okay.
work.
They left.
Okay,
They only showed up for like an hour.
That's the part of the story I was missing because, like, yeah, we all passed out about 7. I was like, yo, these random people showed up at 5, though. You're just gonna let them in your house? Like,
I
you
was
got
trying
anything
to
left?
stay awake for so long because I got way too drunk and way too.
and then he worked 3 hours later.
No, I did not. That was on a day Austin and I were off.
Or were you guys off, or did one of you call out?
We were off.
Were
That-
you off, or did one of you call out?
No, he was off.
Austin? Jynx? Yo, he called out. He remembers specifically calling out. He was halfway through the party and he called out. Like he got halfway through and he was thinking, yeah, I can make it to work the next day. And then to hit that point, he was like, nah, not right now.
I think.
And I was laughing so hard
I
during
remember the time I got so depressed.
one of those parties. I can't remember which one because my ex was texting me, talking shit.
You know what I really enjoyed from those
About me
parties?
having a party.
When somebody threw a remote at my nose
Who did that?
and busted it up.
That wasn't me.
No, it wasn't. It was another one of our friends that we hung out with all the time.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Fucking hell.
Didn't he just toss it to you and it just kind of like?
Somebody woke him up. He took the remote
Oh.
and fucking threw it.
Did you deserve it, though?
No.
I'm sure.
I didn't wake him up. It wasn't me.
Didn't we have one of our friends that we didn't hang out with much show up at one of them?
Huh?
And he just decided to drink a cup of fucking Kraken.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Kraken.
He's like, I want to catch up.
I'll still remember, never forget this one time. Me and Mike K were out playing pool.
I know who it was.
What?
That was the friend.
Oh, from
Yeah.
yeah. That seems like a hidden movie. But We were out playing pool and shit at some bar. And like we were playing pretty good that night. You know, sometimes I have those nights where I'm good, and some nights I just fucking suck. It was one of the good nights. And playing pool against these people, and it was loser buys the other one's a shot. So we lost the first game. Shot of green tea, right? We win the second one. And Mike tells him, "Oh, get us any shot. Doesn't matter." He said that. So of course they choose fucking wild turkey. Like, I fucking disrespected these bitches. We beat them in pool, and they're like, shots of wild turkey. Fucking sucks.
Should have worded it better. You should have said, you buy the shot I asked for, you know, when
I was
you wanted.
pretty fucking happy
You guys
with how
get to
good I got
pick.
at pool.
It would have been like
Winners
that.
get to pick.
But then Mike said, whatever. He left it up to them. And they chose wild turkey.
Who did I go out with for their 21st?
Not me.
Mike and Mike.
It was after that.
When we went to Hard Rock.
Yeah.
That was their 21st. So
Well, it was somebody's 21st where we started at the usual bar, not the one... one down the road.
That's been renamed?
Yes.
I knew which one he meant.
And we started there.
Uh-huh.
We made
Most
friends.
nights do.
We made friends with random people there. And then one
Back to their
person...
place?
No. One person didn't feel comfortable with these people. So we had to switch bars because he didn't feel comfortable.
The same person?
No.
Okay.
No.
No, it was somebody I wasn't necessarily friends with at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, oh, we're just going to listen to whatever he says, whatever. So we ended up going to the other bar we frequent. And he ended up passing out on the bar.
The one from poker? That we used to poker?
He passed right out on the bar?
Yeah. One of his friends.
But I'm saying, is it the bar, like, from poker?
No.
Okay. What other bar, then?
Outside.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I have a story about
The one where we had like...
That's where the pool was.
women
record.
can be
Yeah.
fucking savage. Mean.
We're all caught up there, and people at home have no clue what the fuck's going on.
I had to keep
So I worked
I had
at
to
a
keep
strip
specific
club.
bar names out, so it made it a whole lot harder to follow.
One day, again, with the same person that I mentioned before, we just wanted to go out drinking one night, and this was when friend from Carolina had come back the first time. Or no, this was before he left the first time.
Oh,
Do you know
I know
what
who you're
I'm
talking about.
Okay. So he went with us, and we were at the usual bar.
Okay.
And it was like a dead fucking night, but like this fight had happened. So like these one people left, right? But it was a dead
Okay.
night, so we were at the bar like maybe like an hour. Then we decided to go to another bar, and we wound up at a bar we don't normally go to. I'll tell you off camera. It's the location of another story, but I'm not getting into that part of the story. But we got there, and the motherfucker who got kicked out of the original bar was at that bar, and we had a shot with him. We were like, "Hey, man, we know it wasn't your fault. That dude was because like the fight that happened is like some like drunk guy was getting in this other dude's face,
Yeah.
and then
Isn't that how it normally
was like,
happens?
yo, back off, whatever. He kept going, and then he literally just like stood up, and like the dude like fell over the back of the chair just because of him standing up.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I don't want to cut out. I'll just pay my tab and leave. I don't fucking care. He didn't want to deal with it. So like, it wasn't his fault this shit happened.
Yeah.
Some drunk guy was in his face. So like, we knew he was cool. So we were just like, shot. Let's do it.
That's
It was
good.
just funny. Like, of all the other bars to choose and go to, we went to the same one that this motherfucker went to.
You know, all I come back to through the whole story is trying to narrow down, because like we would mention time and then start cycling through different times to try to figure out what was going on. The sheer amount of how much we were going out was absolutely fucking insane.
We
What
were
we
going
thinking.
We were going out
What
almost 7 days a week.
What the fuck was going through our minds?
But we all weren't going out 7 days a week. We would each take like 5-day shifts every 2 or 1 week.
Yeah.
But we did it for like 2 years straight.
Yeah.
But to be fair,
We were doing it up until
Austin and I were going out almost all the time. Austin and Mike.
Yeah. Because I was Mike's ride every single night. So every time Mike was out, I was out.
And then I was out
When he couldn't get you
99% of the time.
God. And then Lonnie, too, him going out, like...
No, we
did
you got
2+ years.
Except...
I mean, I probably only, like, really stopped maybe, like, a couple months before the start of the year.
I was a year before you.
I stopped.
Well, you moved.
Well, no, I stopped before that.
Did you?
He did. No, he
Slowed
did.
down.
I
You're
slowed
still going,
down.
like, 2 days a week.
I was still out 2 days a week, yes.
Compared to everyone else's 6 and 7, I mean, it was...
Where we went a year straight, almost 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Except for some holidays.
Yeah, no. And the thing is, like, it wasn't just the going out to the bar, just that after every night we would go somewhere and drink somewhere else.
Yeah.
Too.
Yes.
That's the worst part. It was not just till 2 a.m. thing.
It was like
6 a.m., 7 a.m. every fucking day.
And
then
some
go
of us had to work at 7 a.m.
Yeah, like...
So when they called it early at, like, midnight, they'd get called names.
So where this was bridging to was that I was recently told that I think it's ridiculous that I prefer to be a homebody than going out and drinking. When I was talking to somebody recently on a dating app that I matched with, right? I feel like we have fucking lived our life at the bar scene. Like
I think the bar scene's near us because it's the same crowds every time. And it's, and it's the thing is that
well, you say that near us. I've driven 20 miles away and ran into the same people I go to the bar with where we're at.
ridiculous.
He's not wrong. But
But
what
like
I'm saying is,
bigger, or like if I'm in another town, like I love breweries and shit, I'll go check out a brewery or some shit.
that's not what we're talking about.
That's not a
We're-
bar.
We're talking about going
Depends
out
on-
like 3 nights a week. Like I can't do 3 nights a week anymore.
No, it's just
I could. We
what
do the one.
What it boils down to is like at the end of the day, because like you've met all the people and you know which ones you like or don't like because it's all the same people, the same crowd. You wind up just drinking with the same people you brought there, your friends. I'd much rather go to someone's place where there's AC, cheaper beer, cheaper liquor, and just fucking vibe. And then you don't have the extra loud noise. You can just, fucking,
went to a hookah shop up north, a hookah lounge, and it was the most relaxed, like, not relaxing, but like, it was relaxing. But we met people there, and it was just so chill. And shout out to DJ Tiny Penis. Or Skinny Penis. DJ Skinny Penis. My bad. It's not tiny, it's just skinny. Met him. He was just a guy that went to college in the area. He was fantastic. They were all super nice. We started playing pool and hanging out. And yeah, shout out to you guys, whoever you are. Forgot your names. But...
I'm not saying I can't do the bar every once in a while, because like sometimes you have nights like that that are cool, but like
I can't do it every night.
At the end of the day, like with as much free time as we have, which is limited nights, especially like some of us work early in the morning, we can't do the fucking all-nighters and shit anymore. We could, but we don't want to because we'd learn better. Like
because they've done it.
It's not worth it. Like,
it's not worth it. And if that's like a condition of dating, I can't and won't do it. Like
this was getting back to you talking about dating your boss, right?
If it's no.
No, what?
Random girl on an app.
Yeah, random girl on an app.
Like if it's like one night a week, or if it's like the first couple times like you're meeting together, like I could see like meeting up at a bar the first couple times, like keep public shit. But like if it's like, hey, I want to go out and party every fucking night, it's like, no, I'm been there, done that.
Yep.
I mean,
we did that for years.
Yeah, that's where I'm done with it.
Every year for like
that's fine.
3 or 4 years, I was at a 21st birthday party.
Some you ditched for a new bitch who, whatever. Just saying.
At least you put out. Not that night, unfortunately. That was a very eventful night.
Lonnie's last birthday, we had at Crooks, though. That was a good one.
Thanks for throwing a name out there.
We mentioned his name.
Names.
That's not what it was.
Oh. So, you're right.
Yeah.
Lonnie skipped his own
So-
21st birthday.
Wow.
You played poker with us.
21st.
I know, but I'm just saying, Lice skipped his
You played
own.
poker with us.
Yes, I love poker. It's one of my favorite pastimes.
when we were going to the bars, right?
Yeah. That's why I asked earlier the one for poker.
I just wanted to make sure. I found out one of the kids from I was friends with in high school frequented that bar shortly after we stopped going.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's weird. Small world.
He drank Shock Top. And that
I like
was
Shock Top.
one of the few I drank there. They didn't have a...
They had Angry Orchard on tap, and that was fucking sick.
That's the one we always got.
That's because it tastes so much better on tap, and
Yes.
no one has it. So when
Correct.
I find it on tap, I'll get that. But Shock Top's one of my other go-to.
I like Stella.
I like Belgian beers, so...
I like Stella. Stella's
Belgian
good.
beers, ciders. I love breweries, so I'll try anything at a fucking brewery.
I'm just not a huge fan of IPAs.
That's fair.
I also haven't drank in just over a year.
Man, I love poker. Poker's so good.
But yeah. I actually
last
saw
time I
our
played poker,
dealers a few times.
I won both games. I'm good at poker. So I like it. Got any more topics, Austin, or are we reaching the end of the journey?
I can go forever. It's just how much longer do you want to go?
How long have we been going?
I mean, you've been in and out for like the last 45 minutes. What I'm asking.
But the thing is that like the topics aren't necessarily something that I wanted to come on. Like poker, I know Mike's good at poker. He wins. I didn't play poker when you guys were playing poker.
I played poker with you though.
You played poker with me, but like I was. Just letting you guys
Yeah,
reminisce
you
on
weren't
it.
there. It was Big
No.
Mike.
Yes.
Yep.
Big Mike actually was. I never consistently because he left your groups as I came.
So you
into
haven't
yours.
interacted.
It was
with
you
him.
two switching out, basically.
I mean, we went to high school together,
Okay.
And they met
No,
at
because I
bowling.
was talking to. Oh yeah.
but no,
that
not
was when-
really. Like, I'm not
I
really.
got
They were in the
One
same
time.
league.
We
Oh,
Yeah,
no, that
remember
was
his-
the second time. They
he
weren't there
filled-
the
he
first
It
time.
was
filled in.
me, him, and then you, and Lonnie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So he was there, but he was bowling with me and Mike.
So no, I don't have very many with him.
I was having a conversation with someone this was a couple weeks ago, and this could have been a couple years ago. Yeah, because it was about the wedding. I was asking
Their
who
wedding.
all was invited. Yeah,
Oh, did you think I was invited?
and no, I just mentioned I was like, oh, you did Austin get invited, and he was like, no, they don't know each other. I was like, no, they because of this, and this.
We know each other for sure, like from
Um,
high school, and
Were you with us when not Austin, Big Mike and Sean were hanging out, and we were coming back from, I believe, the casino?
see, I've
to
heard,
his house?
I've heard all of these stories
Believe
because you
so.
guys talk about them.
Sean was driving his truck, and on that turn where the little building's at, there was just a naked couple standing next to their vehicle.
I don't think I was there that time.
Well, we passed them, and Big Mike was like, "Wait, did I see that?" And I was like, "I think I saw that." And Sean's like, "What'd we see?" So we told him it was just two naked people standing outside their vehicle. We didn't know what was going on. We thought maybe they broke down or because they were on a major highway. So we turned around and said, "Hey, you guys need some help?" And they just walk up to the car. "No, we're fine." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Enjoy your evening." That was
Seems awkward.
interesting. A little awkward.
It does seem quite awkward indeed.
Kind of funny how someone made me walk around.
Hey, we're not going to bring that up.
Okay, then we
One
won't.
more closing topic. What do you got, Austin? Bring us 1 to 10.
How's your
strong.
stocks doing?
They're up. I'm
Hey,
selling a couple
I'm
right
not
now.
embarrassed by it. I thought it was pretty funny.
Just to
You
have
have a
money to
couple.
do Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
But no, they're like because I'd sold some earlier in the year and it's already up past what it was when I sold there.
Yeah.
So they're doing well.
One of the ones I bought is up 100% at the moment.
That's it. Those are baby numbers.
Gonna pump those numbers
Want
up.
me to show the Tesla numbers? Do you want to see?
But
Up like
I bought
300%.
it less than a month ago.
Amazon's up like 80%. My overall stocks are up 70%.
Mine's up 22%.
Black Friday. Black Friday. Some people really capitalized on Black Friday and really made it work, and some people did not.
Yo, I
don't
didn't
think-
pick up a set of sheets this year.
Our people did great.
I don't know, that's sad.
For sure. No.
I'm going to hope they have them when I get paid.
So are we ending it there? Do we want to end on stocks?
Yeah, I mean, listen.
I'm listening.
While we're on the stocks
We've-
topic, please click my Webull link in the description below.
Man, I thought I wasn't going to have to edit anything out of this podcast.
Look at how that works. Look at how that works. We gotta get through playing the Halo so we can play Borderlands.
Whenever you join, you get free stocks.
Yeah, we do.
And if you make it
But now our schedules are
$100 or
reversed.
more,
It's all bad.
But
you also get
So
free
working
stocks if
mornings,
you do it
it's hard
within the
to-
first 30
next week I
days.
do.
Stay up late.
Straight week.
Like this coming week?
No.
The week after?
Yeah.
When's Halo getting released?
We're just talking about
That's
that.
what we're talking about right now.
First
Yeah, but
off,
you
we
didn't
still need
answer.
to edit the.
How are you on
first
your edit?
ones. I haven't started it.
I haven't started.
Oh, how's your
yet.
Minecraft play going?
Episode 5. I'm about to
So
start.
you haven't
with this.
edited it.
No, they're edited right now.
Speaking of
why aren't they
Minecraft,
released
have you watched the speedruns?
Okay, we got to go into Dream. Give me a second. The answer why is because I'm still working on the graphic. I'm not happy yet.
Did you put the graphics up for the videos I uploaded?
They're open. I found them. I was going to do it, but
But then you didn't.
but
Then you had to get back to the dream.
I wanted to get back to the Dream. What were you gonna say then? You said what?
Said, how's your Minecraft play going? And then, have you seen the speedrun?
Speedrun Dream. Boom. Do you watch Dreams?
No.
Oh my fucking god! He does this thing called Manhunt.
I need
right?
to pee. Keep this going.
Yeah, he does this thing called Manhunt, right? Where 3 other people try to kill him before he beats the game, and they have a compass that shows them where they're at. And he fucking beats them every single time. It's just he's the best. Okay, he's one of the best, like top 3-5 Minecraft players in the world. And he's got like 13 million subs.
Yeah.
He's fucking insane, and he's so good.
Well, I was just bringing up the speedruns because they beat it in like 20 minutes. You're on, what, episode 5 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, also, I'm pretty stupid. Like, we gotten to the point right now where I'm not sure what to do next. Like,
Where are you at?
so I've established a base.
Okay.
I have created tunnels for mining. I've gone to the netherworld. Where I'm at storyline wise is I need to find a fortress and get blaze rods. That's where I'm at there.
You go east and west.
But
Or west.
see, I know how to find them, but the thing is that like I feel like I need to like start dipping into quite a bit of enchanting.
Oh, not at all.
Well, because I've got all the levels.
All
that
you
are
need
sitting
is
there.
milk.
I've got all the levels that are sitting there. I'm still
Milk,
I'm like,
weapons, and
farmer.
armor. You're good.
I want to build something before I go. I want to build like a nice little farm or something before I go into the netherworld.
So you're wasting time.
Yes.
No, I want to build a nice little farm.
Wasting time again.
I found-
And if you get gold, you can trade with the pig people.
I know.
Pigs.
I've got my golden boots already ready for a go. I've got a nice little stack. I've picked up quite a bit of shit.
Some people say
I just have to go find the fortress. That's where we're at.
And actually,
but I say
you might be able to trade
let me build a farm.
with the
I've gotten
clerics.
I've gotten a couple of the ender pearls. Like I'm progressing.
if
man.
you trade with clerics and upgrade their level, you get new shit from them.
Good to know. But I'm just trying to build. I want to make it
I
nice.
got you.
I want to make it nice. I want to have a nice little farm.
I was just waiting for Skyblock at some point.
I want to fucking do Skyblock.
And just do it.
Let's
I
do
would go
Skyblock.
simultaneously.
Yeah.
You two.
100%. Cyberpunk
Us three,
2077.
yeah.
I want to make content and play it.
I have what?
You motherfucker.
Said you're joining.
No Skyblock.
Why not Skyblock?
I don't like it.
Okay, what about Stoneblock?
I'm done with Minecraft.
Why?
I'm not going back ever again.
That's what he says. Says it every time. Cyberpunk 2077. I want to make content. I want to
That
play
would involve the game actually coming out.
December 10th.
Remember, like,
I know,
a
but
month
we're
ago
close.
when they were
We're
like,
close.
yo, we're not gonna, like, are those Reese's trees?
No, they're
They're the brownies.
Stop it. We're going to get food after this. If it comes out,
just a tip.
we gotta play.
I'm not gonna buy that right off release.
My God.
I don't got money, man. Didn't you hear me say I gotta sell some stock?
I was hoping that you say that you already had it pre-ordered.
No, man, I don't pre-order. That's a scam.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
just got the full book of Tasha's.
You did?
Do you have your player's guide on you?
I can send it to you.
Oh, it's a PDF.
It is. The full book, though.
Where's my Tasha's?
On
Right
the
there.
table right
Okay.
there.
No, I left it at home because I was doing Lonnie's character yesterday.
Mm.
What are you looking for?
I want to scan through the classes and everything.
Honestly,
You don't know what you're going?
I don't know.
I would like him to play Bard. If I'm playing, and Mike plays Bard, what do you think I should play? Because you're going.
Well, you are playing because we already confirmed Jake is DM, right?
Right.
Unless you're not wanting to play this campaign.
No, I want.
Okay,
No.
so Mike is Bard. I am
The healer.
basically straight healer and sub.
What
Sub
if we all go
DPS.
healers?
We've got our fighter. We've
What
got
about
our
heal-
rogue.
Well, you're not playing D&D.
Hey.
He is. He's just trying to figure out what he needs.
Because one of my other options is one of the new monk options. Something I was thinking.
You could go Aarakocra monk, Sun monk.
I was thinking the new healing monk.
Oh, mercy. Or you can go astral projection and get some arms.
If Mike does not go Bard, I will probably go Bard.
We
You always go
need a front line other than the one we have.
If we don't have one,
The cleric.
We have a fighter.
the cleric.
Go cleric.
Who's the cleric?
Go cleric.
I don't know.
I made cleric fun. I made cleric a lot of fun. You know.
Oh, druid. Tank druid. Bear form.
Bear Druid. Bear Druid.
Bear druid.
Bear Druid. I haven't played an aggro type of character.
I know. That's what let's try it.
Have you ever played druid?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just haven't played it with you guys.
Have you played it?
I was really thinking Artificer.
Artificer's good, especially Warforged.
And like talking like R2D2.
Or you can go Forge player.
Sorry.
C3PO.
C3PO, thank you.
Are you gonna have a red arm?
Possibly.
Are you ever gonna explain the red arm?
No,
Or do I have
it
to
wasn't
read like some like side book to explain?
You would have to read my thoughts. Maybe I'll tell you.
You could go
when-
Forge cleric. They're fun. Or they look fun. I haven't played one.
See, that's not fair. I thought she had one. Now they're on TV.
Oh, that looks good.
It does, right?
You know what would be better? White chocolate.
I love white chocolate. I think I'd probably prefer the actual Reese's to the white chocolate Reese's.
Do you though?
I would agree. They come out with this.
What about
Don't get me
Kit
wrong.
Kats?
I want some. Oh, I love the white chocolate Kit Kats.
I actually refused to buy Kit Kats for a long time because I couldn't stand their commercial.
Kit Kats have hella flavors now. They got mocha just dropped. The green mint.
Oh, is that officially like over here now?
Yo,
'Cause
mocha.
that was
I
a
was gonna
flavor in
say,
Japan and forever.
Those were
Yeah.
only Japan flavors from what I saw,
Yeah,
and
they're-
they have
they're
a
dropping now.
lot of flavors.
Yeah, they're dropping like consistently.
Because they have the machi, I believe. Machi, mochi.
It's so good.
But
All right, guys. Well, this has been the random ramblings of three dudes in a studio, otherwise known as Good Vibescast.
oh, I thought you were going to say Mike's living room.
No. One of your hosts here, name's Jynx. Remember, guys, just like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, and tell someone you love them, and keep those good vibes going. Mike?
I'll pass the column.
Oh, I thought you were going to go.
No, I passed to you, didn't you? Did you hear me? Wait, said I passed the column?
Oh, okay. Shit, I have a sign off.
Is that what you're using as your sign off? Is that
That's
it?
good enough.
Or are you passing it back? Is that?
Pretty much.
All right, thank you guys for joining us as always. We kept the D&D talk to a minimum. We got lost on magic for a little bit. We took some trips
speaking of D&D, have
about
you got-
trips. We covered Austin's I'm gonna assume Tinder, but it could be Humble or Hinge or Bumble.
Plenty of fish
adventure.
or maybe even Grinder.
farmersonly.com. Followed him on his adventures of how bitches be too young and want to go to the bar all the time. Like, yeah, bitch, I did that already. We did something before the travel, but I don't remember what it was. No, that was the magic talk. And a couple other side stories along the way as the hustling.
Oh yeah, the hustling was a big section in the beginning, I believe.
No, we got into magic pretty quick.
Yep.
And we also reminisced about our past adventures. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you want to see more and you want to support our trips through Japan. Please, once again, follow this GoFundMe page, and you'll get all the content in the world.
And if while you're down there
Austin,
clicking links,
Austin
there's going to be
that's
another
not
link to the
gonna,
Weeble.
that is not going to be up there. But he's holding those Minecraft videos hostage right now, and that's why one of our stretch goals at $1,000 is that the first episode will be released. Half of it. You have to hit 5,000 to get the full episode.
Why can't we just make it like 4,000?
And we believe
That's what it is for the Halo 2 failed run. Halo 2 failed run's the prize.
They'll be up there. You'll get the content. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you want to come back. If so, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. We post these whenever I feel like uploading them.
And as soon as anybody makes a $1 donation to their GoFundMe, Michael join the Minecrafts.
I will not. That is set at 100,000 because I don't want you guys to reach that. But if you do, you hate me. And I understand, as I often sometimes hate myself. Self-reflecting at the end of the podcast. But please hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Give us a like. Share us with your friends. And as always, keep those good vibes.
He forgot to say comment at the bottom.
Nah, they don't need comment.